85.
But it is also turning negative into positive. Like you said, you better live your motherfucking life.
Day.
Every day.
Every day live that motherfucker, man.
Because even if your money long, I've never seen a U-Haul follow a hearse
Never.
to the motherfucking gravesite.
Can't take none of this shit
None
with
of
you.
it.
And guess what? When you gone, you out of here.
You out of here, yo.
Some motherfuckers think you coming back as a ladybug or a
Right.
tarantula.
And when
or
I
some
hear
shit.
that shit, when I say, oh, what happens? You're going to get cremated, but what happens when God comes back and bring people back from the dead? Well, last time I checked, you know they cut you open and embalmed you and all that type of shit. I know we got a powerful God. But
Who fucked all my people up?
Exactly. Because I'm a donor when I die. I'm donating eyes, whatever. It's cool.
Man, get all this shit.
Yeah, you know.
I ain't gonna know. I'm going.
Right, exactly. And that's what I want.
Shit.
So that's another thing I think I'm gonna hit on is start getting people to be donors. You know, to save somebody else's life.
Save a motherfucker life,
Yeah,
man.
save a motherfucker's life, yo.
Yeah, bro.
Because so many dead people dying, but nobody's leaving nothing to another person for them to live.
Man, I was online today and saw some shit that fucked me up, TK.
Mm-hmm.
They said Serena Williams and got engaged to the white dude that started the other little website.
What?
She done got engaged to the white dude.
Okay, hold on for a minute.
This shit, yeah. This shit
What happened?
Serena Williams.
Serena Williams.
Fine ass Serena.
Yeah. Got engaged to who?
This white man who started the website Reddit. Reddit.
Well, she did the right thing.
I don't
And I'm going to tell you
shit.
why. I'm going to tell you why she did the right thing. No real black man was going to be able to handle her. And what I mean by
I would
that
have tried my
is,
fucking best, though.
yeah, what I mean by that is she tried to fuck with some black people. You know, she from Compton. So she tried to fuck with some almost real niggas.
Almost.
You know, because Drake, I love Drake, but Drake ain't no real nigga. Drake is an accountant out of motherfucker out of Campbell. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Drake is a motherfucker. You know, Common is a nice guy, but Common would have been a supervisor at Walgreens. I mean, a security guard at Walgreens. But he got his break and getting his motherfucking money. Right. She ain't fucking no real hustler type niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga who gonna flip one of them Wimbledon
right,
checks.
Exactly.
You get one of them Wimbledon checks and flip that.
Exactly.
Bitch.
She ain't never fucking with her.
In the hood with 600,000 cash.
So the goal is, yeah, so the goal is.
In a Louis dust bag.
Right. So the goal is to keep her, you know, she got to be happy.
Right.
And he bought a ring to it.
He did, and he got some money.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And anytime you got a B behind your name, white, black, or whatever, nigga, you got a shot.
You got to do it, man.
Nigga, you got
Damn,
a
it just
motherfucking
seems so
shot.
fucked up, man, every time we look up.
Say it again?
Every time we look up, man, they get the finest of the black women.
Yeah, it's other fine. Niggas, it's probably two bitches around your way finding them motherfucking Serena.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Walmart be having some of
Guaranteed.
the finest
For
little
real, you can play, right? You can play you on, yeah, damn right.
With no pockets,
and
make
love
that
you to
ass
death.
Fatter.
And
It's
bitch
just-
love you to death. Talking about I'm putting in 9 hours today around the holidays. I'm doing the double shift.
What? Getting 20% off the
Right.
groceries.
Yeah,
and shit?
it's always different ways to cut. You know, to see this shit, yo.
Man, that's what's up.
Hey, Drake been spending time with J-Lo.
Yeah,
Yeah, but both of them using each other.
They
You
gotta
can't
be.
see that shit. That's you know.
Hey man, that celebrity circle small as hell.
Yeah, it's small as hell.
recycle some
They
women.
recycle. See, I can't do that.
I
I'm the
don't think
type
I
of
can do
nigga
that
when I
either.
walk in the room, I got no either zero or no, just one nigga fuck the bitch I walked in the room with.
You know what I thought was dope at one time? You remember when Kanye was discovering bitches? When
Right.
He discovered
Amber
Amber
Rose.
Rose. Like,
Oh.
where this nigga get this?
Yeah, that was a beautiful look.
Yeah, like I
Wasn't
want
that a
to come
beautiful
back.
look?
Like just discover.
Yeah.
And like Chris Brown, he just go find a chick.
Right. Yeah.
Made a Karlous.
Yeah. But you see how entertainment fucked all of them up.
She got him sick.
Yeah. Entertainment.
If Chris Brown was your nephew, what advice would you give?
I'd have punched that nigga in the chest.
First of
Nah,
all,
fuck that. I'd have whooped that nigga's ass, yo. Because ain't nobody stepping to these niggas and fucking them up.
Right.
You know, Kanye West need an ass kicking. Chris Brown need a motherfucking ass kicking. But ain't nobody swinging on these niggas.
damn.
You got to swing on these niggas, yo.
Just in the chest.
Yeah, or crack a nigga in his motherfucking chin and sit
Damn.
him down like, see, I didn't want to do that. But you doing all this bitch shit around
All of
here.
this shit,
You know, you
man.
part of the Kirkland blood. You know what I'm saying? I had to bust you too.
Just to keep the generation
Yeah,
strong.
I had to bust your ass.
I think that's part of being a man though. You gotta have that moment where somebody humble your ass. You gotta run into a motherfucker better than you, so you know you're not the baddest motherfucker.
It changes everything. As on Ronda Rousey.
Ooh.
Didn't that bitch get humble?
Ooh. She don't even fight no more.
Yeah, she can make fight tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying is the bitch
was
got
selling
humble.
blankets after that fight. She was like, I'd rather sell blankets.
Yo, and no one liked her. She didn't know that until she got her ass kicked.
Right.
See, no one liked her, yo.
Hey, let me ask you this shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
You see all the people who been fucking with the Kardashians fall off. This nigga Reggie Bush gonna end the season with negative rushing yards.
Yeah, that's true.
Lamar Odom damn near killed himself.
Right.
Goddamn, Kanye done went crazy.
And
stepdaddy turned into a woman.
And what you're saying is right, but here's the thing, and I thought about it. At the same time, it's showing that these men have had a bad journey. But it also says these niggas is not accountable for their own decisions.
Real shit.
See, the thing about it is we can blame everybody in the world, but if I leave here today and go rob that gas station next door, that was my choice. I can't say, yo, I sat in the room with Karlous. He gave me some Hennessy, and because of the Hennessy that I was drinking, I got fucked up, and it was just this is what I wanted to do. Every man has to be accountable for his decision. Lamar Odom, God bless him, but he had a problem before he met her.
First of all.
And Chloe should have never fucked with the nigga anyway, because I always tell women, when you see a nigga got a problem, a gambling problem, drug problem,
drinking, all that shit.
Any weakness, no bitch should fuck with any nigga that got a weakness. Because when you start a family, it comes back to cripple the family. Just like if we was hustlers in the street and you got a homeboy and that nigga on crack, on drugs or whatever, you got to cut that nigga off because somebody, if he get caught and they catch a case, that nigga tell on every motherfucker body off the jump.
Man, all this goddamn realness in this motherfucker right now. It's too goddamn real in this bitch with TK Kirkland on the 85 South show, man.
85 South in the building.
Man, this the podcast right here that niggas listening to when they sacking up a pound.
Okay, that's right.
I want you to know what type of audience they're
right.
This the type of podcast for bitches who paint them two toes that's out.
Okay.
She don't do the other two.
Right. And see, and that's what we want to do.
Right.
We want her to fuck with a nigga that'll give her a whole jar of nail polish.
That's why we built this shit, TK.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you fucking with a nigga that can't get you a whole jar of nail polish?
Right.
These are the type of bitches fucking niggas that don't have a debit card.
They don't understand that these women be going through real shit. She ain't got an attitude because she mad. She ain't ate all goddamn day.
That's right. You fucking with a nigga that don't have a debit card.
Nigga ain't even making sure you
don't even have a car.
Right.
Can't even get Uber.
Right.
Run up on Uber and Uber like, this ain't you, and pull off.
And the first little $60 she get her hands on, he want 40.
He want 40.
That's fucked.
You niggas is fucked up in the game.
You know what he want?
Yeah.
He trying to get a 3.5. He got exactly $40. Then he got to go get $3 more to get some swishers because he ain't got enough to get the swishers.
Fellas, I want all the men, especially you young niggas. We don't mean to come hard on you, but all we doing is tough love, my nigga.
I'm trying to do a seminar. Tell some of the young niggas that's not, 19, 20, them young niggas, what they can start doing right now to get their money right. So they don't have to worry about all that other shit.
The first thing is go get an education.
First of all.
And read a book. You know, and motherfuckers doing mannequin challenges. And I challenge motherfuckers to read a book two books a month.
Read 5
Right. Read 2 to 5 books a month forever, for the rest of your motherfucking life. And build up a vocabulary and try to have shit that you accomplished in life. And let me explain to you what I mean, players. Straight, listen to me. When you sit down and talk to a bad bitch, and you tell her, I work at Walgreens, I work at Walmart, but I'm working my way up to supervisor. Basically what I'm trying to say is, you're telling the bitch about your accomplishments.
Yeah.
So you can't sit there with a female and don't have no motherfucking accomplishments.
Or no future. Women love a nigga with a future.
You gotta have accomplishments because it shows a female what you about, that you out there trying to get it and make it happen. And that's what you fellas got to do. And you got to take care of yourself. Get your money up first, then you get your grooming. You got to make sure your underarms is clean.
Everything.
You got to make sure you have manicure and pedicure. Everything. You got to make sure you smell like cologne, nigga, not weed. You got to take a shower 3 times a motherfucking day. When you get around the bitch, make sure if you do have a car, you keep cologne in the armrest, cologne in the glove compartment. Keep chapstick and Listerine in your car. Everything. So when you pull up on the bitch, you put your Carmex on. You got your motherfucking mints, so that when you kiss a bitch, your lips, nigga, is not chapped and sticky and your breath is not stinking and shit. You niggas know what I'm talking about. It's time to upgrade your
yourself,
motherfucking self, nigga.
Be the prize.
Right, be the prize.
Nigga.
You know, and save your money. Start taking trips.
Let me ask you this, man. How important is having a good woman, down-ass chick? How important is that?
It's as important as if you're down with her. You understand what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta be like some gangbangers.
Because most men do find a woman that's a down-ass chick. But where he is in his life at that moment, he may not be ready for that particular woman. So niggas get with those type of women sometimes for benefiting themselves, right?
Most definitely.
Yeah, so they benefit themselves, but they still fucking around with different bitches, right? Which is a wrong thing. That's like it's best to stay single, date until you got your shit together.
Till you got them 20 racks
up.
Yeah,
until you got your shit together. So that way you ain't moving in with a bitch. Because a bitch only let you move in with her because you hit it right.
That's it.
You know, now if you came in and most niggas don't give a bitch $2,000-$3,000 when they move in. See, and a bitch should ask a nigga for $2,000 or $3,000 before you move in. I bet a lot of niggas won't move in because bitch, you got to pay first and last month's rent. And nigga, if the bitch put you out after a few months, nigga go like a man.
Making niggas pay deposits to move in,
nigga, and that's what they should do. Hey, I want to move in with you. You know what? Let me think about it.
I can hear niggas right now. She about to move in. With
right.
I'm gonna give it the other $650.
Right.
So that make goddamn $1,300.
Exactly.
Break up with the bitch. I'm getting it right back.
Right, but see, that's the thing. In a relationship, you can't get it back though. Because let me tell you what most niggas do. Most niggas will beat a bitch ass if they don't get back their deposit.
Damn.
And that's where I want men to be men.
First mistake.
I know it's gonna hurt. Oh, nigga, that bitch took my motherfucking first and last month rent and she put me out. Nigga, you gotta be a man. Because one thing I tell niggas, there's a group of college bitches graduating in June. It's a whole new team coming out here.
They just graduated a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so all you gotta do is get your money right, stay clean, have yourself a nice apartment, and as long as you got conversation, you can pull a bitch.
Hey man, what's the worst shit a bitch ever did to TK Kirkland?
Ooh, man, I got a lot of them.
But see, that's the part. Niggas don't never get that part.
That's true. You know, that's the first time someone ever asked me that motherfucking question. One, I remember fucking a girl in Chicago, and I fucked her good because the dick is fabulous, right? But I'm trying to go to sleep, and I notice the bitch ain't going to sleep. So I said, hey, what's wrong? She said, I need to talk to you. I said, what's wrong, babe? She said, you know what? I'm pregnant now. So you need to give me the money for the abortion now. So this bitch was telling me that she's an alien and my sperm is so phenomenal that the bitch got pregnant within the last 30 minutes.
Wow.
I swear to God, I am not bullshitting. I grabbed this bitch by her arm, threw out in the hallway, and I told security downstairs that what happened, because I had to protect myself, because that's the same time Mike Tyson went to jail.
Right.
So, you know, black man's under the radar, under the scope. You can't do nothing motherfucking wrong.
Right.
Another one of my other things when I was on tour with N.W.A, I pulled a bad bitch from Kansas City and took on the road with me. And they was like, oh, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. But I convinced them to let me take, because I was a player back then.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
So me and the girl go shopping. We come back. I had to leave early to go do the show. The girl didn't get there as fast as I thought she should come to the venue. So later that night, I'm laying in bed with an Easy E come knock on the door. And he said, yo, come here. And I go outside. He said, yo, Ren fucked your girl early today before she came to the show. And Easy fell on the floor, nigga, and was just rolling like a can, laughing. Wow. That's the first time I had a motherfucker get at me like that, yo. MC Ren, that's my nigga though, but that really happened.
Wow.
Yep, sure did. And then I remember one time too, I had a Mac the bitch. She said, oh, you gotta meet my mom. And I met a mom, and I said, oh, the mom ain't shit, and this bitch ain't shit. I already see it. So I flew to New York. One of my partners from from Chicago flew in town, and I had to go do a show because the bitch had the flu. And when I called, the bitch wasn't picking up the phone. I said, oh, shit, my nigga fucked this bitch already. So now I'm young, so you learn about life. Right. You learning that if you got a nigga that'll fuck, even if it's a girl you flew in, that ain't your nigga.
Right.
And two, the girl, even though she fucked him, my man wasn't man enough to say, yo, I fucked her. But she coming out of the room at 4 o'clock in the morning. So what I do, I took all her shit, threw it in the hallway, and shut the motherfucker door with just her and a t-shirt on. Because you got to be a gangster. See, at the end of the day, nigga, I was teaching bitches. I remember one time I took a bitch to L.A. and she started some shit, and I left the bitch at the airport.
Man.
Bitch, you get your own airline ticket to get the fuck back. I ain't got nothing to do. And one thing I don't do, and now, if I'm trying to see a girl, and she said, oh, I would love to come see you. I got some family out there. I said, bitch, I don't do reunions. You ain't see your family before I send for you. If you want to see your family, tell them motherfuckers chipping on the ticket.
Not on my nickel.
Not on my motherfucking nickel. Because that happened to me also when I was young. And the bitch went over there. She stayed just a few minutes too long. So when she called me to come get us, I said, nah, bitch, your bag is outside. Pick up your bag. I'm going.
You the king of leaving a bag.
I'll leave a bitch in a minute.
Leave a bag
a bad bitch, too.
Wow.
I would leave your motherfucking ass.
Do you pack up the shit or you just kind of like
I
throw
pack it up
bag?
immediately. Give me another example. I'm in Vegas, and there's a girl I was fucking, and my daughter's like about 4. And we're on the Sunset Strip, on Las Vegas Boulevard. And my daughter said, Daddy, my feet hurt. I said, you can take your shoes off, baby. We can walk. The girl's like, oh, no, you shouldn't do that. But the bitch trying to be something that she ain't. This is our first date. So she walks ahead like she got an attitude like she the mother of the family. I said, oh, this bitch think I'm okay. You ain't gonna have no attitude in front of my motherfucking daughter. So she was trying to go to Morton Steakhouse, I think it was. Okay. Now, you can't really go to Morton Steakhouse with 2, 3, 4 people because that shit gonna cost you about $2,000 if you don't manage your money right. So I said, yo, let's go to Outback. I said, but let me take my daughter home first. I said, go in there, get us a table. I'll be right back. So I tell my daughter, see, when you go out with someone and you don't like them, make sure you always have your money right. I said, so I'm just going to take you in the house. I'm going to get her bag. I'll be right back. I came back, and if you ever notice that Outback, there's a bench outside. There's a little thing that you can sit down in front of Outback. I left all her motherfucking luggage on that bench. And when that bitch called me later, told me, where are you? I said, bitch, don't you ever fucking call me again. Talk about I can't do such and such for my daughter. Wow. Your shit is on that motherfucking bench, and I'm out. So the bitch comes I didn't know the bitch remember where I live. She took a cab back to my house, right? She ringing the doorbell. She says, I'm sorry, it never happened again. I said, you know what? I can't let you back in. And she says, why? I said, because what would that, how did I explain it? I said, what message am I showing my daughter? That's exactly how it is. What messages I'm showing my daughter?
Hey, man. This is the 85
And as
South
she's standing as she's standing looking at me, I'm shutting the door slow. Bye.
This is a podcast for niggas who leave luggage outside.
Bye.
TK, you a cold nigga.
I'm a cold nigga, yo. And I come along, I'm nice now.
Right.
I'm a nice nigga now, yo.
Hey, you were in one of my favorite movies, man. Baller Blocking.
Oh, nigga.
You was the sergeant in that movie.
Yeah, I was the sergeant in Baller Blocking.
How you end up in Baller Blocking, man? How you link up with Cash Money?
Man, there was a dude, and he would be mad if I got his name, but as I get older, I forget. He said, I used to meet him, and this is how I got on tour with the Cash Money. Jay-Z Hard Knock Life Tour. Right. All of them just knew each other. So when I met them, he introduced me to Baby. We all started hanging out. And they was actually doing the movie at that time. And I got the part, no audition. See, that's the only things I go for. I don't do auditions. The reason why no comic really should do auditions is because when you go to a casting director, most people already know who they want. And we don't own that playing field. So when you're going for audition, it's really wasting to me, it's really wasting your motherfucking time. I ain't got time for that. And when you deal with something that people want you get the kind of money you want. And see, when I did Baller Blocking, Baby came in the motherfucking dressing room with $1 million cash in the motherfucking suitcase.
Real shit.
Real shit. So he said, Tika, how much do you want us to pay you for the movie? I said, nigga, that whole motherfucking suitcase. But he only gave me like $20,000 for that movie. But the fact that the nigga came in there with that whole motherfucking suitcase, yeah, he paid me cash.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nigga, listen to me. I've been around a lot of people. I've been around Jay-Z. I've been around Nelly and those guys. I've been around Dr. Dre and N.W.A. I've been around a lot of people. And niggas who getting money but don't respect money is them cash money niggas. And I seen them niggas one day. We were out, and the nigga just stopped, pulled over, and bought nine Bentleys at one time.
Get the fuck out.
I am not bullshit. We doing a show at the House of Blues in New Orleans, and the nigga wanted Bentleys that day. And half the morning, early afternoon, they sat around getting the Bentleys. And when we came to the show that night, 9 Bentleys pulled up in front of the motherfucking House of Blues in New Orleans.
God damn.
Yeah, baby was doing it like that, my nigga. I'm not bullshit. When that nigga say he a stunner,
yeah,
that nigga is stunting for real.
That's what's. Hey, well, tell me about this N.W.A. shit real quick. Like you one of the first comedians that was out there on the road with rappers on the N.W.A. tour, man. The beginning of hip hop.
Yep.
What was that shit like?
You know, hanging with them was it was a learning experience for all of us because I was a little bit much older than them. And what they taught me, and that's how I came. You know, I used to dress like the Bill Bellamy's. Well, they used to dress like me. I was the linen slacks and the linen tops and all that kind of shit. But when I hooked up with Easy and them, it was like T-shirts and motherfucking jeans, right? And I found, to me, that to be more comfortable because if you look at my Instagram, don't nobody work more than me.
Right.
I work goddamn almost every other day.
Exactly.
And I'm not throwing on no dress shirt in those slacks. I can't do it. My body just don't want to deal with that. Yeah. I just want to open up a suitcase, throw on a T-shirt, but I got to make sure my underwear is clean, socks, that I got some expensive-ass cologne, and I got at least $3,000 in my pocket just on GP, right? So we're dealing with them was I took their life and applied it to me, meaning I became a reporter of the streets. So what I do is when I go on stage, is basically I'm reporting because that was their MO. Right. They were just reporting what was going on around them in the hood. And when I got banned on tour with them, which was a phenomenal moment, they thought I was worse than the group.
How the fuck that happened?
Nigga, it was in Cincinnati, Ohio. And that night, matter of fact, that weekend, a movie came out called Mississippi Burning.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Mississippi, you know.
Yeah, and having Mississippi Burning, see, comedy at that time was really, people was nervous, especially with N.W.A. because you had the FBI on them, you had the police on them because they was talking that gangster shit and it had never been heard before. And my ass go on stage and I say, yo, I'm rocking the crowd. And I said, how many people in here seen Mississippi Burning? I said, all the white people stand up. I said, all the black people stand up. I said, now hang them motherfuckers. Not knowing that's called citing a riot.
Whoa.
So they banned me and 3 motherfucking. How you doing? How you doing? They banned me in 3 motherfucking cities. Now, one thing that gentleman who just came in who don't know how I move, I find it disrespectful when you come late to a motherfucking show and there's a G in the building. So we're gonna handle that later with you because you came in a beautiful sweatshirt on and a Drake smile. But but we'll get to you a little later because I can tell you're a nice guy. Thank you, young man. All right. And they got me the beautiful Subway sandwich and the Hennessy. I fucks with everybody. So that's the thing. That's what happened with N.W.A. Yeah. And it was the greatest experience. I didn't know to this day they would have blew up the way that they did. Yeah. But on one thing I do know, that Eazy-E spent $6,000 to produce Straight Outta Compton, and the shit made over $22 million.
Damn. Before you jump into this sandwich, let me ask you one more question. Did you get to interact with any of the legends, the Richard Pryor, the Red Fox? Did you ever get to meet any?
No, and the reason why comedy I wasn't that kind of person. How you know how you guys look up to the Eddie Murphys and all of them?
Yeah.
I think because I was a track star, that I looked at life differently. I wasn't really trying to be a stand-up comedian. I was a hustler. You know, my family ran Junior Mafia. I was the nigga that went to college. I was the dude that robbed banks, kidnapped type shit when I was a youngster. Trying to find myself. And, you know, I was really trying to find myself.
Did you find yourself?
Yeah, I found myself.
Okay, I'm like,
yeah.
You found I would hate to lose myself in a kidnap.
So comedy is something that I stumbled onto, and I stumbled onto it because I stole a Rolex from Eddie Murphy's house with Charlie Murphy. Wow. So when I took that, we got into a fight, and somehow, some way, I just like, you know what?
With Charlie or Eddie?
You talk when I'm talking.
I'm sorry. I just
I'm
had
sorry,
questions.
young man. You know, you
I
just can't
had
come in
questions.
after being here 3 motherfucking minutes and asking personal questions. Yeah, I don't know who
No,
Karlous,
I be on the show
this
too.
Clayton,
Karlous,
who is this nigga?
I be on the show
Karlous?
too, man. I be on the show too. I'm just trying to keep it interviewing the podcast.
Oh, okay, all right.
We just
You
had
late. I can't show
questions.
respect for you. You need 15 more minutes with me, my nigga. We come here asking them FBI questions and shit.
Okay,
Was it Charlie or Eddie? Like he related to them niggas.
Nah, that's just key to the story.
Yeah, but I
just want to hear the story.
But if you allow the story to grow,
Okay.
and develop, you know, because Karlous was really doing a good job until he came in here.
I made him stop doing a good job.
This nigga fucking up all the energy and shit.
I made you stop doing a good job. I am sorry,
Yeah,
my nigga.
you fucking up the groove.
Fuck me for doing all these
We
episodes.
was doing all right.
Fuck me for being here week in, week out.
That's all right. That's all right.
Me
Okay,
for
it's
anything
okay.
that I contribute.
All right.
But go ahead, my bad.
You sure?
I'm a bow out.
All right.
Because
All
I'm
right.
affecting my man's performance.
Yeah, you
and
fucking
that's
it
my
up.
dude.
All right.
I want him to shine.
All right, I appreciate it, family. Put some perm on that attitude.
I don't know what that means.
That means relax.
Got you. Got you.
This is the 85 South Show. Anything might happen.
So that's pretty much what happened with N.W.A. I would say that with Eddie Murphy, you know. I think that's what happened, and it took years to figure out and explain to grow up to be a man. And once I realized everything, you know, I got to apologize. Teddy never got a chance to apologize to Charlie, because I haven't, since that day I never saw him again. This happened in motherfucking 1981 or 82.
Damn.
Yeah, y'all probably wasn't even born. Yep, probably wasn't even born. So you know, I told you I'm almost 60 years old. So
That's some real G shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, what's the key to life?
key to life is eat a lot of pussy, jog,
First of all,
do the Stairmaster, stay away from stress.
in that order, you
Yeah.
eat some pussy,
Eat some
jog.
pussy, jog, you know, and pay your bills and sit back and
I appreciate you giving me it to like straight, because motherfuckers been talking eat vegetables and shit.
Yeah, no, you gotta
that
eat
was the first
pussy.
time eating pussy.
fuck
Came up on
fuck a lot of
on
women.
the list of longevity.
Yeah, gotta fuck a lot of women, but you gotta treat them good too. Remember I said, don't fuck them and fuck up their life.
Right.
Fuck them and teach them. Take a bitch shopping. You know, make sure she look good. Make sure she smell good. You know, you can't fucking take a shopping. Don't fuck her.
Y'all speak on the G Unit. You was doing G Unit comedy for one period.
Yeah, I was doing G Unit with 50 Cent and all that. But what happened? His manager, Chris Lighty and everybody was taking too long on the deal. So it took a year for us to sign with William Morris. And when we finally got to sign it, I turned it down because it just took too long, and it got to a point that I just got tired. Just like what people never knew, when Def Jam came out, there was another comedy club, another comedy thing that was going to start called Ruthless Comedy,
Right.
and I was going to start that with Easy in '93, but he wound up dying. You know, so I think that would have been huge.
You were telling me you got a new gig.
Yeah, one of the things about what I want comics to know is that, yeah, everybody would like to make $100 million like Kevin Hart.
Fuck yeah, they
Or
would.
150,000 like whoever, right? But the goal is play the hand that you dealt.
Right.
And the hand that I dealt, like when you do, and you looks like you're real talented as well. And you do shows that people come from the audience and want to book you. But see, from my era, most of my niggas who got away from hustling turned out to be very successful. So this gentleman named E.J. Johnson, who was a hustling partner of mine back in the day, does fights like Don King over here. He does them in Africa. So believe it or not, even though we were friends, he never seen me perform for 30 years because we were always just so busy. A couple months ago, they came to see me in Atlanta. By accident, he heard me on the radio. He came by the show, and boom, a few weeks later, nigga hired me to do this. So I'm getting ready to do comedy over there in 2018. Because in 2018,
All over Africa?
Yeah, what I'm going to do is we're going to have the first global April Fool's Comedy Jam in Kenya, Africa, starting 2018 once a year. That's going to be just worldwide and donate money to different events around the world, et cetera, et cetera. So I think that we can really make that really something special.
That's real shit
Yeah.
right there.
You know?
Real shit.
Yeah, so we're going to do right there.
right there.
And then I'm getting a street named after me, so I'm excited about that, February 25th.
Oh, word?
Yeah, that's gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at first I was going to I'll be turning down a lot of shit. And I said to myself one day, I said, you know what? they asked me about it. I said, no, I don't want to do it because the same day I got a concert with Keisha Cole in Rochester, New York. So I thought about it. We worked everything out. So I'm there for the ceremony. Then boom, I catch my plane and make it to Rochester. I got my high school coach who coached me in track and field to accept the whatever that they give you at the gala.
You about to get the key to the city and shit?
Nah, I don't know about the city, but it goes to, I want people to listen that when you hear me on all these podcasts, I want to thank everybody from Karlous, 85 South Karlous Minister, to Nori, to Brilliant Idiots with Charlemagne, to Tax, and all these people that took this journey, because what's good, it gave me a format to let people know that there was a comedian here who put other motherfuckers on and who was really the backbone really to black stand-up comedy. You know, because what young comics understand is that when me and Robert Harris came up, they wasn't dressing that way. You had to wear shirt, tie, etc. I was one with the t-shirt and the baseball caps and had all the clubs back there in the day. And to see how this has progressed, to see you guys doing what you're doing and having a way to eat. See, because everybody's not going to be able to go on tour.
Right.
Everybody ain't going to be able to, nobody going to know you in Oakland or different parts of the world. But if you could stay locally, have your own spot, get your grind on, and make shit, fucking 20, 40, 50, 100,000 a year, along with knowing that you got to work, nigga, you going to win.
You giving them the game right there.
Yeah,
man.
you going to motherfucking win. I know niggas who really ain't that funny, but making money doing this shit like a motherfucker because they got that grind in them. And that's what niggas got to have. You got to have that grind. You got to want it. You got to want to get money. You got to know how to make motherfucking money and keep it moving.
Hey, man, we appreciate you coming through, chopping it up with us. What's your podcast name, man?
My podcast.
You got a new podcast.
Yeah, when I first did it, I named it I'm Gonna Hurt Your Feelings. But I thought that was too commercial. So I just went right back to T to the motherfucking K. That's what I'm going to call it. Yes. T to the motherfucking K. That's what it's going to be about.
Well, we fucking with you over here.
And I'm going to talk shit on there. And, you know, one of the first things I think we talked about is, are you man enough to sleep in the west spot after you fuck a bitch?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Yep.
That's my goddamn west spot.
Yeah, you got to be man enough to sleep in the west spot. You know what I'm saying? Or tell the baby move over so I can go in the bathroom, get a nice hot towel out of the towel warmer.
Nigga, you
and lay that. Oh yeah, I got a towel warmer, nigga.
Rich nigga shit, bro. Get you a towel warmer.
You gotta have a towel warmer. Oh, you gotta have a towel warmer.
One, bro.
Oh, you gotta get one, fam.
I'm gonna see if Amazon.
It's not that much.
Nigga need a. I didn't know that out. Like it's some shit that's on my to get list.
Right.
I'm putting towel warmer on.
You gotta get a towel warmer.
I've been warming them motherfuckers the old fashioned way, where you just run the hot ass water on it and squeeze the bitch
right.
like that. God damn, motherfucker.
Or throw it in the dryer. Or throw it in the dryer. Oh, that's too funny.
Hey, when the shit hot, make you turn into an old nigga.
Right. Fucking hot. That's real talk, yo.
Hey, man. T to the motherfucking K.
Karlous in the building. But yeah, I haven't seen you guys. Y'all was on stage, and I think now everything's coming to my head. But it's good to see what you guys are doing. And how long y'all been on the air now?
Hey, man, 1 year. 1 year.
Whoa.
Just 1 year on Christmas.
That's right, fam.
59 million minutes of fucking video watch.
That's what's up.
4 million views.
Right, that's
like
good.
50,000 subscribers.
Right.
We building.
How many episodes?
61.
Oh, that's gangster, fam. That's proud of y'all.
Yeah.
Huh?
With a few in the can.
Yeah, and we probably did about 70, 80.
Right.
We just been grinding. Like,
it's 52 weeks in the year.
Well, what I like about all the places that I've gone, these microphones y'all got colder than anybody. Like, I just was on the N.W.A show, and I told them niggas with all the money that they're getting that they see should be a little more comfortable.
Step your shit up.
Yeah, you know, I love Nori, but Nori, I said, my back started hurting because I was sitting there.
Black owned.
You're independent black owned too?
Everything you see, we reinvest.
That's beautiful, yo. That's what's happening.
And we got a few little sponsors. We got Red Bull fucking with us. We got Backwoods fucking with us.
What's
The Streets fucking with us.
Right.
Ciroc. We bought this Ciroc, but they fucking
Oh,
won.
well, move it out the way.
We bought this, but they fucking
Nigga paid
won.
for it. Move it.
Shit, we bought it. We get back. We supporting everything
That's what's
black.
up, yo.
If they want to fuck with us, we'll fuck with them.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening. And that's what it's all about, yo. Teaching motherfuckers how they own business. Like I was doing one of my bits, and I'm working on it now. And the more you say, the more you get out. I tell people how Martin Luther King gave the wrong speech when he was on the White House lawn. You know, because you got to teach motherfuckers about game. And Martin Luther King should have said, instead of have a dream, he should have said, let me put you motherfuckers up on game. All right? And what I want to put you motherfuckers on game. So you got to talk real to motherfuckers for them to get it. And let me tell you about a story about Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1921. When black men had their own motherfucking businesses. 52 restaurants, movie theaters, banks,
11
doctors,
banks,
and they had their own bus transportation. Meaning, if motherfuckers would have took that model, Rosa Parks would have never had to sit in the back of the bus. So what I'm trying to tell people is, when you get your money up, when you sit down at the table, bosses talk to bosses. But when you sit down at the table and you begging a motherfucker for $1 or for a job, they treat you any kind of motherfucking way. So that should have been the motherfucking speech, to put niggas up on motherfucking game to get their own shit.
Yes, sir.
Follow me on Instagram at TK_Kirkland, because shit, you already know what it is. You know, I demand respect. I demand honor, because a lot of motherfuckers don't make it to be my age. You know? And well, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. You know? And that's important.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming through here, blessing us and shit.
Hey, much respect, and I apologize if I infringed on your
And let me explain something to you what happened. What you just said right there, my man, even
so,
though I wasn't tripping, but to hear a young man apologize is the most...
Hey, we all men. So.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. Like, I did a show the other day, and I don't like niggas getting up when I'm talking. Like, nigga, you better raise your motherfucking hand before you get up. Got this game fucked up. So the young boy, when he came back, I had a white guy in the audience while I was doing the rest of my show. I said, yo, when that nigga come back, do yo TK, yo TK. So when he came back, the whole crowd was like, tell him. The white boy said, yo TK. So I was getting ready to get on the nigga. And the young boy said, no, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, sir, my apologies. And he touched his heart. And I said, you know what? I appreciate that, fam, because I was about to get in your motherfucking ass, and I'm so happy that you apologize. So me being older and not
that's an older dude
class
thing.
is so motherfucking important. And you young niggas who listen, who getting locked up tomorrow, who getting locked up Saturday or Sunday, and it's some real shit. You go to jail, you better show the utmost motherfucking respect, because them niggas will have your motherfucking head. You better believe it.
Hey, but old niggas have little shit to set them off. You ain't even know
right.
about. My granddaddy come in the house
true.
like, where the fuck is the tennis balls? You like, what the fuck is you talking? I thought these was for playing with. We done knock them bitches over the fence.
Yeah, but it's real.
I don't know what he did with them tennis balls, but he whooped everybody's ass about the tennis balls.
You never know what's gonna set a nigga off.
He had the family savings in there.
We done knocked that shit clean over the
$30,000
right
out the fucking window.
Right.
Literally.
That is right. Oh, it's showtime for me.
Most definitely.
No, here's the thing about the Def Jam comedy story. I never did Def Jam. All these years, people thought that I did Def Jam comedy. I never did Def Jam.
Niggas just assumed that you
They
did
just
it.
assumed it. And it was a rumor for a while. Matter of fact, if you ever talked to Bob Sumner or Tina Graham, they was the executive producers of Def Jam. I was the first nigga that they called to do that show, because that show was built around my style of comedy, and I turned it down. So I turned it down because there was another special that came out that same year called Mo Funny. And Mo Funny was a documentary of Richard Pryor, Miles Maveley, all these other people, and they compared me as being one of the greatest comedians of our time for that next generation. So then when it was time to come back around to do Def Jam, I was accused of stealing Russell Simmons' credit card. But that never really happened. See, back in the day, I was the connect to everything. I was like, I was the fence, You want something done, call motherfucker TK. So back then, it was a thing called travel agencies. I don't even think they have them motherfuckers anymore. I would call the travel agency because I have a credit card number, and comedians who were broke, which was mostly all of them, I would fly people around the country, and that used to be my extra money on top of the money that I was already getting. So I called Def Jam once, acting like I was somebody from Def Jam, but never used nobody from Def Jam's credit card. It was just that when it hit the fan, I think Def Jam had to pay the bill, you know. But if anybody know about credit card fraud, whoever says it's not their check or the credit card, the credit card people pay the bill. Nobody has to pay it. Right. Long story short, you know, just put niggas on game just in case you go use that credit card this weekend.
Hey, them scammers listening, boy. They wrote that bitch down.
Hey, man, run that part back. Man, TK said don't nobody got to pay the shit.
Yeah. When you got a credit card.
Don't bring his name up, though.
Yeah, when motherfuckers got a credit card, as long as you don't sign that motherfucker, you don't sign. You get somebody else to sign it, and your ass get caught, can't nobody catch a motherfucking case. Ain't nothing they could do.
Damn. Well, that's game.
That's game.
T to the motherfucking K.
You know, but make sure you got bail money just in case you do get caught. Don't call your mother or your girlfriend to get you the fuck out. You know, when you do crime, you really got to have your motherfucking money right.
You fucked up.
You fucked up. To 85 South, to the staff, to the beautiful young lady, to everybody in the building, I want to thank you guys so motherfucking much, and I wish y'all
anytime you in the
tremendous
city,
years.
We right here, man.
Yeah, and Karlous Miller, when he called me on the phone today, and I heard his voice, nigga ain't never called me for nothing else, so I already knew it was for doing the show.
You know, that's my shit. I got everybody's number. I do not call motherfuckers.
But that's a good thing. Yeah. Because when you call, they know whatever you call them about is for real.
And I never give a nigga number out without hitting you first.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Unless it's a female. Like if this girl right here behind us, she asks for my number when I leave, make sure you give her my motherfucking number. Because I want to take her shopping.
She asks for your number, it's going to be,
it's gonna be
ironic as fuck how we got the same number. Craig, call him on my phone. I'll tell you how to get it.
You got to do a three-way.
Right.
Because you know what's one of my jokes? I said, if I fuck any nigga girl in here and she fly to Dubai, Vegas to see me, when she come back, nigga, she coming back with gifts. For you.
Send a nigga something.
What the fuck I look like dicking your bitch down, you don't get a few things.
Nigga can't never say you a selfish nigga.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. Man. I can't have that on my conscience.
How you got
Who raised these niggas? Yo, much love to 85 South.
Thank you, man.
We out of here. Carlos, love you. God bless you, my man.
I missed it,
yes,
brother.
sir.
Good to see you,
no
baby.
problem.
Hell yeah.
All right, we out.
Yes, sir. How you living?
Appreciate you.
Oh, you welcome, my man. I'm in.
No, I didn't know it was a comedian.
Yeah.
Shut up, nigga.
You started a couple months ago.
No, I didn't.
How long you been doing it?
Long time. I started when he started, 11 years.
Wow, yo. I gotta see him perform.
That nigga a beast, man.
Is that right?
I did last time in standing.
He's champ, last time in standing.
Yeah, I won that last season. Well, yeah.
Wow, yo, I never knew that.
On some real shit.
Listen to Chad. Who you gonna listen to? A nigga that's wearing a hood inside? This nigga look like he rode an alien in a basket over here, dude.
I did not know, yo. Because I don't. One of my things is I don't watch other people stand-up comedy. I have a rule.
No, I can feel that.
I don't watch motherfuckers.
That's one of the funniest niggas.
I can feel
Damn.
For real though.
Real shit.
This nigga way too funny. On a scale from funny, he like way too funny.
I can tell you funny.
But another good thing too, he got that white audience already. With the NBC car just running with it.
Right.
They be there. I'm not gonna complain. They fucking come out. Hear that shit.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all got something else to drink, fam?
Yeah, what you want?
You got a soda?
I think we got some Sprite. Yeah.
Yeah, Sprite is fine.
Right.
There's some Sprite right there. Look down on the floor.
Yeah, that ain't a lot though.
If you don't mind, because it's open.
Let me grab it.
It's not open. Oh, has it been open?
Yeah, because it's been open.
Get a